Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday evening here with us, playing 4 rounds of trivia this evening. Come on over, get yourself signed up for tonight's quiz by coming to this website. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you'll notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. This includes a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. If you're in the league, fabulous. Thank you for playing with us this season 54. If you're not in the league, that is a-okay too. You are welcome to play with us here tonight. Just let us know what's going on. It is week 10 of our current league season. You can still get signed up for the league, but we are quite a ways into it, and we do have our Tournament of Champions right around the corner. More details about that to come in the coming days. So if you're just joining us, hi there. Come to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, to get signed up for tonight's game. We will be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics, those are going to be question and answer style rounds. Each of them have 10 questions in them. And here's how it's going to work. I am going to ask you a question out loud. As I ask the question, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in the response that you think is correct, and then please make sure you click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, that is right. All of those questions are going to have a 20-second countdown timer, so make sure you click Submit Answers in time. Let's say you change your mind about a response and you still have some time left on that countdown timer. Feel free to change your answer. Just make sure you click Submit Answers again so we get your updated response. Additionally, in the event that you spell something incorrectly, we do have a great system in place to handle such things. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes, and he will make sure if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. My hero. Thank you, Peter. If you're just joining, hi there. I'm Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host tonight. Get signed up for this evening's game by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, entering in those basic sign-up details, and click that button that says Join Game. Our fourth and final theme of the night is going to be a picture round. The picture round is structured a wee bit differently than our first 3 topics of the evening, and I'll explain that one in detail when we get to that point of the quiz. We'll close out the game with a tiebreaker question and see how you all did this evening after those 4 rounds. I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you all abide by this evening. Our first and most important rule: there's no cheating in trivia. Please refrain from looking the answers up. We all know that you're capable of doing that. Let us find out instead what information you have rattling around in your brain. What have you retained in your lifetime? Please don't cheat. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. We love hearing from you all in the chat. Please feel free to check in with us throughout. Keep that commentary going. Just don't give away the answers. That's all we ask of you all. Let's have a great game here tonight. And this is your last opportunity to get signed up for tonight's quiz before we dive into our first theme of the evening. So come on over, folks, to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name, an email address. Let us know if you're in the league and you're going to be joining these teams. From our first sign up of Team Cockroach this evening, down to our most recent sign up of Barflies. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. Wishing you good luck on tonight's game. Let's get into our first round of the night. Round 1, we are talking all about, did you know We got some a bit of a mishmash round with some different facts that maybe you know or maybe you don't. Let's find out. Round one, question one. Did you know that prior to his recent coronation, King Charles III was known as the Prince of this country? Name that country. Prior to becoming King Charles III, he was Prince of Wales. Wales, your correct response for number one. We had so many teams join us from the moment that I asked that question to giving you the answer here. And it looks like most of you had time to rule in with 98% of you getting that one right. In fact, I'm just going to call it, well, it's a social. Question number two. Did you know that this 81-year-old businesswoman is on the cover of the 2023 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue? That 81-year-old businesswoman who is one of the cover models on this year's Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart, your correct response for number two. Question number three. Did you know there is a Tony Award nominated musical on Broadway with what name that is all about corn? Name that show. That Tony nominated musical currently on Broadway is called Shucked. Shucked, a corn musical. Have you seen the campaigns for this? There are so many corn puns out there. I've heard the show is a lot of fun. Shucked, your answer there. Definitely a tougher question. 49% of you got that one right. Let's see how you do on number four. Did you know that a natatorium is the formal name for an indoor what? A natatorium, aka an indoor pool. It's a pool, everybody. Your correct answer for number four. Question number five. Did you know that the late Jerry Springer was once the mayor of this southern Ohio city? Name that city. Jerry Springer, RIP, did some great things in his life and some not so great things. He was the mayor of Cincinnati at one time. Cincinnati, your correct response for number 5. Question number 6. Did you know that while Paddington Bear is a symbol of England, the character moved to England from this South American country? We know him as a symbol of England. Paddington originally comes from darkest Peru. Peru is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. Did you know that the song First Class by Jack Harlow samples the 2006 song Glamorous by this artist? Jack Harlow's song First Class heavily samples the song Glamorous, which was by Fergie, as in Stacey Ferguson of Black Eyed Peas fame. Fergie, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. This one's long. Get ready. Did you know that in the final episode of the Disney Plus series She-Hulk, that it is revealed that an AI device with an acronymic name that stands for Knowledge Enhanced Visual Interconnectivity Nexus, a nod to what head of Marvel Studios, was at the center of the show's plot mechanics? Name that head of Marvel Studios. I loved this show, She-Hulk. Hope it gets a second season. It was a lot of fun. The head of Marvel Studios, Kevin, is Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige, your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this Did You Know themed round. Then we're moving on to something entirely different. Here's number 9. Did you know that in this 2023 movie, Owen Wilson stars as a character that is loosely based on Bob Ross? That 2023 movie starring Owen Wilson as a Bob Ross like character is called Paint, paint. Your correct response for number 9. We are on to our final question in round number 1. Here it is, number 10. Did you know that Klaus Tuber, the German creator of what board game with resources like wheat, brick, and lumber, passed away in 2023? Name that game. Cheers, RIP to Klaus Tuber, the creator of Settlers of Catan. Catan, Settlers, your answers for number 10. That brings us to the end of our first round of the game. Hope it's going well for you all thus far. Some real roller coaster of a round there. Some real highs and real lows. Right now we've got a tie in 7th with 9 points. McClunky, Shadow Money, Quizzard Gang, The Quizlamic State, Jackash Incorporated, Team Cockroach, The Next Allegation, The Scurviest Nando, Team 578, Team 570 8, and Team Cockroach. Tied in the lead right now. These teams have perfect scores thus far. 10 for 10. We have New Pope putting on the wits. We drink and we know things 12, 22, and 69. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. All right. Excellent first round to those groups. If you're not in that grouping just now, do not fret. We still have 3 rounds left in this evening's quiz. Did you know we do private events? We would absolutely love to work with you. Please consider us for your next gathering, whether it's something for work, maybe you have some summertime interns that you want to get to know, or something personal like a birthday party. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. I am the coordinator of said events, and we can personalize the game specifically to your interests. Hope to hear from you soon. Let's get into our second round of the evening. Round number 2 tonight is in the category of eponyms. Eponyms is our topic. Round 2, question 1. Or let me tell you first, what's an eponym? In this round, your questions will be about things that are named for people. That's what makes it an eponym. Here's number 1. Though there are competing theories about who it specifically is named for, what surname is often used in golf to refer to a do-over or second chance, usually after the first chance went wrong? Settlers of Chris Catan is such a great team name. Resources are only mangoes. Absolutely. Also, yes, Trivia Man was just out there this evening hosting a private event, so it could be him on the scene for you all. All right, fabulous. Let's see how you did on this one. Hopefully you didn't need one of these for this question. It's a mulligan. 88% of you got that one right. Question number 2, named for an Italian anatomist. What is the name of the tubes that connect the ovaries to the uterus in the reproductive system? Those reproductive tubes you know better as fallopian tubes. Fallopian, your correct answer for number 2. Question Number three, in filmmaking, a person that specializes in creating sound effects in post production to enhance sound quality is called what kind of artist? Named after a pioneering artist in the early years of American cinema. He finds the fallopian tubes and he goes, I will name them after myself. Fallopio. Your correct answer for number three. This sound designer's last name was Foley. They're a Foley artist, as in Matt Foley, motivational speaker. Question number four. The meringue based dessert topped with whipped cream and fruit, known as the pavlova, is named after Anna Pavlova, a noted what? You got some options there. Anna Pavlova, what was she known for? This could have been in our Monday picture round that was all about desserts, but it ended up here. Uh, Anna Pavlova was a ballet dancer. A ballet dancer, your correct response for number four. 76% of you got it right. Question number five. An informal test to measure representation of women in fiction is named after what cartoonist who won the 2006, who wrote the 2006 graphic memoir Fun Home, a family tragic comedy? Fun Home, a family tragic comic, is by Alison Bechdel, as in the Bechdel test. Bechdel, your correct response for number five. Our sixth question in this round. British soldiers supposedly wore knitted sweaters with an open front with buttons during the charge of the Light Brigade in the Crimean War. The type of sweaters the soldiers wore got their name from their leader in battle, James Brudenell, the seventh Earl of what? James Brudenell was the seventh Earl of Cardigan. Cardigan, your correct response for number six. I love the idea of people going into battle with cardigans on. Some real Mr. Rogers vibes out there. Our seventh question in round number two, eponyms is the topic. Here's number seven, named after legendary English weaver Ned Ludd. A Luddite is a term used in modern times to describe one who is opposed to which of the following? A Luddite is opposed to new technology. They're just not ready for it. Luddites out there, hello. You can't hear me because you are not on this new technology here. Question number 8. The dance fad of the 2000s, known as the Dougie, was named after what rapper, known as the Human Beatbox in the 1980s, who recorded the songs The Show and Lottie Dottie? Teach me how to Dougie. It's inspired by Doug E. Fresh. Dougie Fresh, your correct answer for number 8. Two more questions in this eponyms round. Here's number 9. Often seen on office desks, a cradle or pendulum composed of 5 metal spheres attached to strings that demonstrate the conservation of momentum and energy is named after what scientist? These desk toys are so fun. Have not played with one in too long. You may know them better as Newton's Cradle. So, yes, they're named for Sir Isaac Newton. Your correct response for number 9. Our final question in round number 2. What movie starring Key and Peele surrounds a kitten who they give what name that is Hawaii? Pardon me, the name is Hawaiian for cool breeze, before discovering that the cat belongs to a drug kingpin. Name that movie and that kitten name. That movie title and that kitten name coming from Hawaiian for cool breeze. Your answer for both is none other than Keanu, of course. Your correct answer for number 10. You've been Keanu'd. That does bring us to the end of round number 2. Let's check in with our standings. 20 questions in. We've got a tie in 11th place with 18 points, putting on the wits the Quizlamic State and the scurviest Nando. Tied in 5th place with 19 points, McClunky, Team Cockroach, the next allegation. We drink and we know things 22, Team 578, and Team 570. 8 and Team Cockroach tied in the lead right now. These 4 teams have perfect scores thus far. 20 for 20. New Pope, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. All right, folks. So great first 2 rounds of the quiz. We are halfway through this evening. To let you all know what's coming up in the near future, our next game, everybody, is going to be right here on Monday. That is May 22nd already. And you can find us at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, usual place, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. 1 week from today, I'm actually helping my parents move, so I cannot be here to run the quiz on Wednesday. So we will be taking Wednesday off next week, but our schedule will return to normal the following week. So next Monday, yes. Next Wednesday, no. Hope to see you all on Monday, and let's get into our third round. Round number 3 this evening is in the category of a friendly round. In this round, either something in the question or something in the answer will have to do with something friendly. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. Cynthia Fee's cover of the Andrew Gold song Thank You for Being a Friend was the theme song for what sitcom that ran from 1985 to 1992? Thank you for being a friend. It's the Golden Girls, everybody. The Golden Girls, your correct response for number 1. Our second question in this friendly round. Peter Thiel co-founded what friendly sounding financial technology company specializing in online money transfers that was formerly known as Cofinity and X.com? Peter Thiel co-founded PayPal is your correct answer. That friendly name, PayPal. Our third question in this round. False friend is a term for a word in a different language that looks or sounds similar to a word in another language, but differs significantly in meaning. Like the Spanish word embarazada, which does not mean embarrassed, but rather what? What does embarazada translate to in English? You might be embarrassed if you mess this one up. Embarazada means pregnant, is your correct answer for number 3. Our fourth question in this friendly round. In the song Sabotage, the Beastie Boys name drop what legendary jazz drummer who played with fellow greats Tommy Dorsey and Count Basie in the mid 20th century. Please name that drummer. This one happened to be my hint of the night on Instagram. If you all follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that this was coming up this evening. Your correct answer is Buddy Rich. Buddy Rich. Follow me at Trivia Meredith. I will help you out just a little bit for every single quiz. And as a reminder, our next game is coming up right here on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Question number 5. In the TV show SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Krabs' rival Plankton owns what competing restaurant whose name has a word that is a synonym for friend? Plankton's restaurant is called The Chum Bucket is your correct answer. Like your friend, your chum. But not actually in this instance. Hope you got it. 64% of you got it correct. On to our sixth question in this round. My Brilliant Friend, the first novel in the Neapolitan novel series, is written by what reclusive Italian author? My Brilliant Friend is by Elana Ferrante is your correct response for number 6. Our seventh question in this round. The University of Pennsylvania competes in collegiate athletics with what nickname? It is named for the denomination of Christians founded by George Fox, known as the Religious Society of Friends. The Religious Society of Friends, you may know better as Quakers. Quakers are the mascot for University of Pennsylvania. Our eighth question in this friendly round. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Is spoken by what character in Act 3, Scene 2 of the Shakespeare play Julius Caesar? Name that character. I was just thinking, I love trivia so much, and I'm envious that you all get to play this game. I want to play with you, but I know all the answers. It's not fair. Your correct answer for number 8 is Mark Antony. Mark Antony, your correct answer. I gotta play some Trivial Pursuit. Peter, will you play with me, please? Question number 9. Doja Cat is a featured artist on the song Best Friend by what rapper, whose debut EP High Maintenance was released in 2018? Best Friend is a song, and High Maintenance an EP, both by Saweetie is your correct answer. Saweetie. Our final question in round number 3 before we get into our final round of the night, the picture round. Here it is, number 10. Famously said by Michael Corleone in The Godfather Part 2 was the quote, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer." It is often attributed to what Chinese war general, credited with writing the military treatise The Art of War? The Art of War is by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, your correct answer for number 10. That brings us to the end of our third round this evening. Let's check in with our standings. 3 rounds in, 1 round to go. I see the scores are still loading here for question 10. I'm guessing we had a few different spellings of Sun Tzu, which is to be expected. As I wait to see that officially load, let me direct your attention to these tipping widgets that you can find directly on your answer sheet. Right now, they're down at the bottom underneath all of the team names. Click on one of them, send a little something our way. We would really appreciate any support you're able to offer us. So consider a tip tonight if you're enjoying the quiz. And 86% of you all got Sun Tzu correct. Here's where our top teams stand as we head into the final round tonight. Tied in 11th with 26 points, the Rubber Yolks. 2, McClunky, Team Cockroach. In 10th with 27, the Scurviest Nando. Tied in 8th with 28, Putting on the Wits and the Quizlamic State. In 5th place, we've got a tie with 29 points each between We Drink and We Know Things 22, Team 578, and Team 570. 8 and tied for the lead right now. These 4 teams continue to have perfect scores. 3 rounds into the quiz, 30 for 30. New Pope, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Excellent game thus far to those teams. Let's see what happens in our final theme of the evening, the picture round, which tonight is all about metal. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of different people who have a type of metal or metallic alloy as a part of their name. It can pop up anywhere in their name, the metal or metallic alloy. Your job simply is to name the person. On your answer sheet, you will see all 10 of the images laid out right next to each other. Inside of each of them is a number 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. So enter in the name of the person on the correct numbered blank. Order does matter. You have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll go over the correct answers and move into the tiebreaker question to close out tonight's game. Let's do it, everybody. Good luck. Here are those images. Name these people with a metal or metallic alloy somewhere in their names. Oh, hi, everyone. We're about halfway through this picture round. Reminder, we're just looking for the name of the person, and all of those answers will have a type of metal or metallic alloy in their name somewhere. Maybe it's hidden. I don't know. Halfway through, we'll see how you did in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Keep an eye out, everybody. Any moment now, that countdown timer is going to get started. Please make sure you click submit answers so we get all 10 of your responses in the picture round. Good luck. We'll see how you did momentarily. I've got some answers for you all for the picture round here. We're looking for people who have a metal or metallic alloy in their name. Image number one, that is Alicia Silverstone. Number two, that is Henry Golding. Number three is Goldie Hawn. Number four is Sarah Silverman. Number five, that is Goldberg or William Scott Goldberg. Number six, that is Shel Silverstein. Number seven, that is Danielle Steele. Number eight is Martin Lawrence. Number nine is Jeremy Irons. McClunky, since you're here, I gotta ask, may I use your pumpin' iron banner? If so, I'm guessing probably. I'm just gonna do it and apologize later if you're like, no. There it is, pumping iron here. And number 10 from Ted Lasso, that is Brett Goldstein. All right, everybody, that does bring us to the end of tonight's quiz. I do have a tiebreaker question for you all. Let's check it out. Your tiebreaker this evening, as always, is going to have a number as an answer. Your goal in placing your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Here's the question. As of 2021, how many books has Danielle Steele written? As of 2021, Danielle Steele had written 190 books. So 190, your correct answer for the tiebreaker. In the event that your team ended up as part of a tie this evening, we will figure out what happened with your responses and post the results on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what happened if you ended up in the top 15 or so teams here this evening. Reminder, our next quiz is coming up on Monday. That's May 22nd. You can find us here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern time. The movie quiz does continue to be on hiatus, so watch out for Trivia Man's Instagram to find out when it may be coming back. Also, 1 week from today, as a reminder, we will not be having our usual trivia night, but we'll return the following week with our usual Monday, Wednesday schedule. Those tipping widgets, they have moved up to the top of the page. Help us out if you can. Thank you all so much for being here this evening. Heading on over to the winner's circle, finishing up tonight's quiz in a tie for 14th place with 34 points, the juiciest ice cube. Puff Daddies, Team Cockroach, The Next Allegation, Avis and Bobo, and Roll for Insight 1. Tied in 12th with 35, Jackash Incorporated and Team Cockroach. In 11th with 36 points, The Rubber Yolks 2. Tied in 7th with 37, New Pope, Putting on the Wits, The Quizlamic State. the scurviest Nando in a tie for fifth with 38 points, Team 578 and Team 578. In fourth place tonight with 39 points, we drink and we know things 22. And we finished up the quiz with a three-way tie for the lead. These three teams have a perfect 40 for 40. We drink and we know things 12. We drink and we know things 69. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. That tiebreaker is going to be quite useful in figuring out what happened for that top spot here tonight. So keep an eye out at NYC Trivia League on Instagram to see what happened. We'll see you all back here on Monday. Thank you so much for joining us. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you, Peter, for keeping this game running smoothly behind the scenes. Thank you to Cullen for making this quiz possible. And thank you, Mur, for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. See you soon. Have a great rest of your week and hopefully a